Alaya Reed, written by Arthur Rumrill, December 2025. Chapter 10, Shadows of Survival. The FBI moved fast after I handed over the drive. 2 agents showed up at the mansion the morning after our night in the master bed. Sharp suits, quiet voices, badges flashed quick. They took copies of everything, asked detailed questions about Scarlett, the party, the timeline. Then the lead agent, Ramirez, mid-40s, calm eyes, sat across from us in the living room with the view of the infinity pool. "We're building a RICO case," she said. "Trafficking, conspiracy, money laundering. Nightshade's been on our radar for years, but nothing solid enough to stick. This changes everything." I nodded, small hands folded in my lap, orange-red waves tucked behind one ear. "What happens now?" Ramirez leaned forward. "We go after her hard, but you're a complication, Ms. Reed. Your return is public now. She knows you're alive. She knows you could testify." You reached for my hand, squeezing. "We can protect ourselves." Ramirez gave a small smile. "We know about the Jacksonville incident. Your capabilities are noted, but we'd rather avoid vigilante solutions." She paused, glancing at her partner. "There's also the optics. A formerly deceased adult film star, now in a robotic body, testifying in open court about industry trafficking. It becomes a circus. Press will tear you apart. Scarlett's lawyers will paint you as unreliable. Digital ghost with an agenda." I felt the old anger flicker, but kept my voice soft. "So what are you suggesting?" "A cover story," Ramirez said. "One that explains your absence without the upload details going public yet. Keeps you safe. Keep the case clean." She slid a folder across the table. Official documents, drafted press release. The story. After the 2025 crash, I'd suffered severe but non-fatal injuries. Coma, extensive reconstruction abroad in a private Swiss clinic. Identity protected for privacy and threats from stalkers. Retired quietly from the industry. Only now emerging after full recovery. No mention of death. No mention of Neuralink or duplicate or robotic body. Just a reclusive star who'd healed in secret and was ready to speak out. I stared at the papers. "It's a lie," I said quietly. "It's protection," Ramirez replied. "For you, for the victims. We leak it controlled, through friendly media. By the time Scarlett's team scrambles, the narrative's set. You become a survivor, not a science experiment." You looked at me. "What do you think, love?" I thought of Alexis, how this would reach her too. Thought of the mansion around us, the awards on the walls, the life I'd built and lost and found again. I nodded slowly. "Do it." Within days, the story hit. Alaya Reed breaks silence after years in hiding. Survivor of horrific crash ready to expose industry darkness. Interviews arranged, carefully scripted, my robotic nature hidden under long sleeves and subtle makeup. Freckles enhanced, warmth perfect. I spoke about the crash as life-changing injuries, retirement as necessary healing, and hinted at the trafficking without naming Scarlett yet. The public bought it. Fans flooded old socials with love. Industry insiders whispered nervously. Scarlett went quiet, but we knew better. FBI tipped us off days later. She'd reached out to old contacts. Bounty whispers, plans shifting from silence to elimination. "She thinks you're fragile," Ramirez said over a secure call. "Human. We're letting her believe it." I stood on the mansion balcony, wind in my hair, city lights below. You came up behind me, arms around my waist. "She's coming," I said softly. You kissed my temple. "Let her try." I flexed one small hand. Power limiter still in place, but I could override in a heartbeat. Synthetic muscles hummed quiet beneath warm, freckled skin. This time, I wasn't speeding alone on a mountain road. This time, I was ready. And the shadows of survival were finally turning into light.